folks. My dreams of being a submariner have been foiled again. Thanks to COVID, the actual tour of the submarine is closed. So we might be able to walk on top of it and touch it, but we can't go down into the bowels like I was hoping. But it's all right. We'll tour the little Navy ship there, and then we'll jump in the car and we'll head on out to Fort Smith, Arkansas. That'll be our next stop. Pick up some lunch or something. We haven't really eaten breakfast. We had leftovers for dinner. So we're not really that hungry yet. And then after that, OKC, Oklahoma City. So these are the aquatic turtles of the Arkansas River, and apparently these people feed them in the morning because they are out here waiting on food, and now that I'm standing here, they think that I'm about to throw food down to them. What time's the feeding?
The what?
What time's the turtle feeding?
We just did.
So y'all, we are entering the Arkansas Inland Maritime Museum.
Is maritime supposed to be like a marine?
Mm-hmm. Get it close. I see Lake Lanier from here.
It says Lake Sydney.
Sydney Lanier, Gainesville, where we live.
Oh, y'all live up right by Atlanta, huh?
Yep, right there. So put it right there by 6 Mile Creek.
Yeah.
6 Mile Creek.
So, we just came from downtown Little Rock and are headed to Fort Smith, Arkansas. Or Arkansas, however you want to say it. I actually enjoyed it. I thought I wouldn't. Turns out I did. Did you enjoy it, Daddy?
Yeah, but they ruined my dreams. I was supposed to drive a submarine.
It was a tour of a submarine. And I think you know how it got shut down. Bye now. We'll check in on y'all when we're in Fort Smith. Goodbye.
Alright folks, I'm gonna do my late afternoon check-in with you guys. Since we left Little Rock, we've now made it pretty much to Oklahoma City. Been a peaceful drive, but right now I'm gonna let you see what we're looking at. something going on. It's a 20-minute delay on the road. We're just basically rolling slow, but we are moving and creeping along. But as soon as I get a chance, I'm gonna jump off and go ahead and get some more gasoline. Get decent gas mileage. I got a real small gas tank, so I think it's only 12-gallon gas tank. It makes for a lot of stops going cross country, but quite fine because I only spend about $22 per fill up, so it balances itself out when you look at it that way. It's nice and bright. It's still hazy, but the sky is clear, but there's just a haze everywhere. Maybe it's from them fires in California. Not really sure. But we're gonna stop here for lunch in OKC, and then maybe we'll do something in the, I don't know what district we're gonna be in. I think called the Stockyard District or something like that. Maybe we'll go down there and do a little shopping or something. She's been dying to go shopping, so we might do that, and then we'll get back on the road and start making our way on over to Amarillo. We're gonna eat steak here in OKC. We're gonna go to Cattleman's, which is also an iconic steak restaurant. So I feel like when I'm on the coast, that's when I'm eating seafood and things like that. So when I'm going through the heartland, I should eat what the people eat, and that's barbecue and beef. So that's really what I'm focusing on as I make my way across country, is eating some of the local stuff. Don't want to do any chains or anything like that. I want to eat at local restaurants, and so far so good. And if she doesn't want that, I'll get her something else, just like we did last night. We'll get 2 separate meals and we'll both enjoy what we eat. But that's my check-in. So I'll sit here and finish this next 15 minutes in this gridlock traffic, and then we should be eating in about an hour. We'll get there in about 40 minutes, and then we'll order. So in about an hour we'll be eating, and then from here from there it's 3.5 hours over to Amarillo. So that'll be a pretty easy drive. This one here was about 5.5 from Little Rock over to OKC. It's not a bad drive either, but 3.5 will be perfect. By the time we get outside the city, it'll be 3, and then it'll just drop from there, and then we'll be across the border. When we cross the border, we pick up another hour, and then we'll stay in Mountain Time Zone till we start heading back east. So, talk to y'all later. My counterpart is doing what she does best. Sleeping on the road while Daddy sits up and drive. It's the way it's always been, but wait till she get her license. I'm gonna flip the script.
Yeah. Oh, you already know what we gonna do. Hey. Well, if you guessing it's me, you guess correctly. I just stay with a stallion. You would swear I wasn't equestrian. I'm ahead up with that pipe. Call that Nancy Kerrigan. Stay on the greenest greens. Call us vegetarians. You be on that minor league, but we smoke professionally. I do my job exceptionally. On point like a decimalist. The way I ride on the beat, man, I beat up the street. It's done so effortlessly. Yeah, so this can't sleep on me. There's no inception in this. I'm top chef, you top rum, and I'm top shelf. No last call, tell the bartender what you got left. Pour it up, don't stop there. Hold your cup, take a shot, yeah. All night we celebrate, cause we everywhere and you not there. Ha. All we do is pour it up, all night, drinks out. That's all we do. And all we do is light it up, all night, all you see is strange.
At least get the same.
All right, folks. We are in the famous Stockyard District in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And we are at the famous Cattleman's Steakhouse. You excited to get some steak? You know we eating steak in Amarillo too. Yeah. Oh, look, my beard getting gray. Ooh, getting old. Anyway, why don't you tell these people about your trip so far?
Why? It was fun. So far.
So far? What's the funnest thing you've done so far?
Sit in the car.
Sitting in the car was the funnest thing. All right, folks. So we made it into Cattleman's. Really wasn't a wait. We had like a 10-minute wait. So we went next door to this little candy shop where we saw some candies that we're gonna get, that we're gonna have while we ride in the car on our way over to Amarillo. So might have a slight change of plans. Might just go to that steak, the Big Texas Steakhouse for breakfast in the morning, because the portions seem to be pretty big here and they don't have like house portions. So we're just gonna go ahead and do what we do here. You know, if we're hungry, maybe we just go there tonight and get a couple appetizers or something, but we'll see. Everything's a changing, you know, everything is just up in the air. We don't have any plans, so whatever we plan, if we do it, we do it. If we don't, we don't. So we'll check in with you guys and let you know if this experience is worth it.
Hello, wherever you are you dancing on the dance floor, drinking by the bar? Tonight we do it big and shining like stars, and we don't give a what, 'cause that's just who we are. And we are the crazy kids, them crazy kids, and we are the crazy kids, we are the crazy people. I see you in the club showing cash your love, ain't them that be hating.
Yeah. She just got a horn honk from a bull wagon. We are standing out here in front of the Oklahoma National Stockyard. This is where they come and basically sell off all the animals, and then they haul them around to the different packing shops, and then they end up in your grocery store. It smells like the fair right now. If you know what the animal section of the fair smells like, that's exactly what it smells like right now. But we just got finished eating at Cattleman's. And how'd you enjoy your steak?
It was good.
I enjoyed mine too. I had the prime rib.
I've had a little bit of A1 sauce.
You don't put A1 sauce on gourmet steaks. Young people, they just don't understand. But anyway, I had prime rib and she had the petite filet, bacon wrap filet. It was really good, flavorful, tender. I could tell it was aged because it had just, the texture was different from what you normally get. Now, little secret, it wasn't really quite better than my steaks at home,
Really?
because I consider myself a pretty good cook. You think those steaks are better than mine?
To be honest,
Yeah.
I do agree with you.
So, I got a few skills in my back pocket. But anyway, I just wanted to come out here and take a picture of the sign right there. And then we're going to drive across into the Brickyard District, see what's going on over there. Then we'll continue on up the road, going on our way to Amarillo. We just ate way too much food here, so We're not gonna be eating at that steakhouse in Amarillo. I promise you that. Oh, one more thing we had. We had the lamb fries. Meh. I wouldn't do it again, but it was worth trying one time. So, gonna take a picture of the sign, drive through the stockyard, and then we're gonna head over to Bricktown, Brickyard District.
Hello, wherever you are, I hear dancing.
Now, if you notice something about these trucks that pull the live animals, a lot of these boys, they like to ride them Peterbilts. Built strong, built sturdy. You try to pull these things with like Freightliners, and they don't really last quite as long. But you get you a good Peterbilt or a KW, and you'll be all right. Because these guys here, these are owner-operators more than fleet. They may drive for a company, but most of these trucks are owner-operator trucks. See, they got the dividers in there. And this is a double decker, so you got cows up top and cows on the bottom. And again, another Peterbilt. He got the stretch Peterbilt. Check him out right there, y'all. He done stretched it out a little bit. I see him. I see you, boy.
Nobody's in the car.
But yeah, just random things that go through my head. So this is where they load them off. So they take all the cattle and stuff off of the trailers. They bring them in here to the receiving place. And from there, they get weights on them and stuff like that. And then they take them down to the auction yard down here.
So you can see some live animals.
Ain't no live animals down here though. Oh yeah, cool.
On the bottom part.
Yeah, I see them.
It looks like pigs.
Those cows. All right, y'all, we just had a short conversation with this bull hauler right here. This is his first load of bulls. And he said those bulls was moving all over him when he was at the red lights and stuff. That trailer was just a bouncing. He'll get used to it. That was his first load of bulls. But I just talk to truckers randomly. That's what I do.
Well, I talk to any people randomly.
Whatever. Anyway, we just played around in the stockyard. Now we about to go ahead and find a car wash. Because this car is extremely buggy. And we got flies in here, man. I forgot to roll the window up. And now we got a whole bunch of flies from the auction. Well, they're going to get out of here because they're going to be staying right here in Oklahoma City. These flies are not going to Amarillo, Texas with us. We're getting them out of here. I promise you that.
Please do.
All right, folks.
Where y'all from?
We are from Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia, and what in the world brings you here?
The Grand Canyon.
The what?
We're driving to the Grand Canyon.
Oh my gosh. Have you ever been?
Nope.
Oh. Well, let me tell you what. I'm kind of a big baby.
Uh-huh.
I really am. But I'll be 70 this year. I'm going to take a picture of you guys too, though. I'll be 70 this year, but I can honestly tell you, 2 years ago when my wife and I were in Las Vegas, we decided to go to the Grand Canyon, and it's about a 3-hour drive.
Yep.
And I stood at the Grand Canyon and cried. It is so amazing. It is the biggest thing you'll ever see in your life.
Mm-hmm.
It's fabulous.
Cool.
And we're going to take my grandson back.
So that's why we're doing it, my friend.
You got grandkids?
No, this is my only kid right here. Well, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You turned around. You know what? My wife and I are at the
I'm lying on my side and I'm wondering when will it all collapse. I'm lying to myself if I said that I'm never coming back. Can't remember all the things that you said or the reasons why I left. But now this room is spinning while I'm trying just to fill in all the gaps. You're so used to walking away, and I'm left here on my own. I never listen to what they say, but you're already gone. Yeah, you're already gone. You're already gone. You're already gone. You're gone. You're
Horse and buggy ride through Bricktown, and this is my horse here, Domino.
on my side and
It was a good ride.
will it all collapse?
And now we're gonna go and park because we decided we're gonna stay in Oklahoma City for a little while longer.